Hello, this is Night252, and I'm going to do a quick video on what is tekkit. Just showing you some basic things of what is tekkit to give you an idea if you want to get it or not. This is not a tutorial video, it's just a quick introduction video. Okay, so I'm going to pretend like I'm not in creative mode even though I am. So the first thing you'll notice is a new tree. It's called a rubber tree. You can use it to insulate wire. So I guess I should say, first of all, tekkit is essentially electricity brought to Minecraft. There's also more mods in here, but that's the base of it, is electricity. Let me try to find a cave real quick. Okay, so some of the new things brought to it are new ores. As you can see here, this is tin, this is copper, these are rubies, I think. The ruby, there's three like stones, like precious stones, like these rubies, emerald, and sapphire. They're only used for tools. Like you can just make tools out of them, which they all give you the strength of a diamond tool, but the durability is much shorter. So you get the new ores, which is fun for mining, just because you have more stuff to mine. Okay, so electricity comes in that, like, once you have the resources to make it, you can make a solar panel. The solar panel, as long as it's day, is generating electricity, and if you put something next to it or use wiring to connect it, like this electric furnace and this macerator, when you put copper or any ore in the macerator, and what it does is it creates two dust of that ore, essentially doubling your output. And then the electric furnace pretty much does what you think it does. It just uses electricity gained from the solar panel instead of using coal. There's many other machines besides, you know, a macerator and electric furnace, which make things quicker and easier, make your resources go further. You can use piping to a furnace here, and when the furnace was done cooking it, you could have it set up so that the ingot would come through the piping into a chest right here. So it's completely automated that if you put the stuff in your chest, you could go do something else, forget about it, and then it'd be ready in your chest for you, you know, later on. And then in tekkit, there's also a railcraft mod where you can have different rail stuff, you know, minecart, like there's a speed rail which makes it goes much faster, which is nice when you actually want to do rail. And there's just different machines you can make, like this drill, which I'm in creative mode, so it's actually, mine's a little slower than this, but it uses electricity instead of durability, so you can recharge it and you won't have to keep creating, you know, more and more stuff. Here's just a quick look of some of the things you can make. That's from Red Power. I don't like doing that. See, tekkit is actually, or Technic is a mod pack that has tekkit in it, which has a couple different mods in it, one of which is Red Power, which is different stuff with redstone, and it has its own electricity, but I don't like dealing with that. It's not as fun as Buildcraft or Industrial Craft, which are two other mods. I don't remember which one's which, though. See, here's you can make better chests. The better chests are standalone chests. They can't double up, but they have a lot more room to them. And here's a bunch of different kinds of rail tracks you can make. All these different machines. Yes, you can go nuclear, and they will have a nuclear explosion if you don't manage them correctly. These are for different lighting colors. You know, here's all the different, like, you know, emerald, sapphire, ruby swords and stuff. All the different pipes. This is all equivalent exchange stuff, which is basically alchemy. I don't like playing with it because I like going the more scientific route and doing electricity instead of alchemy. It seems kind of cheating. These are well, this is a lap pack. It's basically well, I didn't even know you could make electric hoe. That's neat. It's basically a energy storage that you can carry around with you. Different armors. different, like these are energy cells and stuff. So there's a ton of different things, fun different things in tekkit. I'll show you a possibility real quick. Okay, so here's an example. So this is another kind of block you can use, and this is just normal wood, but there's something called a handsaw which makes you can cut normal blocks into different shapes. Like for instance this one, I've made a normal dark wood into this thinner pole that I've used for trim around my house. I'm still working on this one. I'm going to make a floor and everything, but this is still kind of a new server for me. But my wife is actually playing on the other side. That noise is her machine's not getting enough electricity. So here's a quick, simple example of what you can do with the piping and the these are engines. So my energy comes to these cables, and then when I put something in here like, I don't know, copper, it will macerate it into 2 dust. Then this engine, this pipe, will automatically take the dust out and put it into this furnace, which will, you know, burn the dust into 2 ingots for me, 2 dust into 2 ingots. And then I could have, you know, another pipe coming from here to a chest if I wanted, but, you know, I'm just, see how it goes into the furnace, which it'll automatically burn it, and it's using the electricity that's coming from that box, which is coming from my solar panels, which I have up here. Oh, there's a volcano. That's a new thing. So yeah, electricity is the biggest reason that I play tekkit. But there's also railcraft for, you know, minecarts, and there's also whatever industrial craft or buildcraft, which is probably buildcraft, which is for the different cuts of blocks and stuff. And there you go. There's the first look into it. I will make a I do plan on making a this is marble, by the way. I do plan on making a simple tutorial video. Well, I'm getting a big lag spike. I do plan on making a simple tutorial video which will just show the very beginning basics of how to play that. You know, I'll just start from the very beginning. And that's the basic of tekkit. It's a really easy mod pack to download. You just download the launcher and it basically does everything for you. So yeah, have fun playing tekkit.